Thank you. Agite Vach Chushevatari Yidden. When I began to work with Bukharam, I saw literally the meaning of Hakol Kol Yankov Vayudayim Yedai Eisov. I met Bukharam, Yeshiva Bukharam, lovely, sweet Bukharam, nice Bukharam, that sat and learned in the yeshiva. It was Hakol Kol Yankov, but the stories they shared with me was a Yedayim Yedai Eisov. Scary stuff, things they do and places they have been gone, and I was terrified. I'm a Belzechuset, I used to work by Belzerhof, and I told him one day, Rebbe, I wake up at night sometimes with a cold sweat. I have children in Talmud Torah, I have Bukharam in Yeshiva, I have no idea whom I can trust and what's really happening with them. I have daughters, and in Yetz Hashem I'm going to have to take Chassanim. How will I know whom I am taking after what I have seen and learned what's happening? Ich kann mich nur verlassen auf eine Beunenschleulem. I don't know what to do. His reaction was, if you feel you give up, you cannot rely on yourself, only on the Beunenschleulem, then you are in a good hand. Then you can sleep calmly. Don't be afraid. Then I saw a nifladik idea of das Trof Zergun. He said that fish eat up other fish, predators, only swallowed by their head. Never ever is a fish swallowed by their tails. The naturalists, Bateva, they explain it because if a fish will swallow another fish through its tail, the fins would kill them because they wouldn't bend. So through the head, the fins fold softly and nicely and they can swallow it. So I said, the Weltzug, the reason is that fish run after fish for Parnusa, they want to live. And the Rebbeinu Shalom tell them, you will never catch the Parnusa you are running after, only the one I'm sending you. The fish that is going to come your way is the one I'm sending you, not the fish you are running after it. So the Stropse said, I think the reason is, the Zohar HaKudosh says that fish are always with einem pekichem. They're always awake and on guard. The fish says, Ribono Shel Olam, from the front I have eyes, I can watch on myself. I'll take care of myself. From behind, in the back, in the flank, I cannot see what's going on. Please watch on me there. So the Rebbeinu Shalom said, where you put me as a shomer, you will never be swallowed. In the front, when you think you are under control, that's where you will always be get. People in life feel confident and secure when we are in control. When we lose control, we tend to become anxious and anxiety. I've heard of a person who suffered from cancer. He said the problem is if a person has flu, he goes to the doctor. He knows he takes medication. He has something, he takes antibiotic. He knows in a few days it's going to be over. In this machle, I feel lost. The doctors, nobody knows what's going to be. We are in the hand of the Ribono Shel Olam. And maybe that's what the Ribono Shel Olam wants. But I said that's the reason people love to go and they look for sgiles and people should help them because then they feel I'm in control. Now I light candles, I do this, I do that, I'm in control. The feeling of losing control is a terrible feeling and it puts a person in a terrible anxiety. I have spoken to a person who said that years he was a pachten and always tried to control. If the child had the slightest headache, he ran to a doctor. And then he got clap after clap with machlas, with things, until one day he said, Ribono Shel Olam, ich habe auf mein hand, I cannot control it, I'm in your hands. What happened was, he began being calm and ruhig. He relied on the Ribono Shel Olam. He told me his life changed. In Chinuch HaYeludim, the same thing happens. When we have a nice home and things go as we want, The wife prepares a beautiful Shabbos. We sit and sing Zmiris with the children. We talk with them. The children obey. We feel I'm in control. Ich bin mechanech, a good home. It feels wonderful. But one day something goes wrong. Here comes a child. We're suddenly, whatever we do, doesn't seem to work. I have seen once a wonderful video of a Goiker, a researcher in Holland. He made a bicycle that works the opposite way. If you want to go right, you have to turn the bicycle left. If you want to go left, you have to turn it right. He made the mechanism, it should work the opposite. He toured Europe and went on stage and asked people who wants to try, if you can go 2 meters without falling down, I pay you $300. People tried, nobody succeeded. Even if they knew what they're supposed to do, their instinct kicked in and they couldn't drive, they couldn't go 2 meters, they fell off. When things go wrong at home with the child, and whatever we do, everything goes wrong, it's a terrible feeling of anxiety. We stretch out the hand to the child, the more we stretch out, the child runs away from us. The more we try to stop him, stop, Ribono Shel Olam, what do you do? It goes worse, it goes berserk, nothing seems to work. The only thing we can do in such a time is pick up our hands and say, Ribono Shel Olam, I give up, I don't know what to do, please help me. We can go to help, there, Baruch Hashem, there are wonderful organizations like Kesher Nafshi, people like Avi Fishoff, and that's the only thing. That's the only thing we can do to rely on the Ribono Shel Olam should help us and send us the right people to help. We all had a Zayde, a very famous one, a grandfather, Yankov Avini. Yankov Avini in his life, there was a lot of tragic stories. One of them was he had to run away from home. Yankov ran away from home not because he had a dispute with his parents. He loved his parents, his father and his mother. He didn't leave home because he had bad friends. He left home because he had a own brother, his twin brother, that wanted to murder him, to kill him. He ran away from home, but Isaac sent his son Eliphaz after him. And Eliphaz robbed him from everything. Yankov is geblieben without nothing. He ran away without a home, without the parents, without money. He had nothing left. He goes out, and suddenly the sun goes down. He finds himself at night, scary. He hears the animals screeching. He's afraid, and he doesn't know what to do. He can't go any step further. It's dark at night. He's alone. He surrounds himself with stone and falls asleep. But then suddenly he dreams a dream. Action, maluchem, magait tarof. And suddenly the Ribono Shel Olam reveals himself. Vehinai Hashem nitzavula vayomer ani Hashem Elokai uvichu Avrum uvichu v'Elokai Yitzchak. Vehinai unoichi imchu shmartichu b'chol asher tailach. You are not by yourself in a dark night. That's what you think. There is a whole lot of action. I'm with you on every step, and I'm watching you. Unoichi imchu shmartichu b'chol asher tailach. No wonder Yankov woke up, Vayukatz Yankov Mishnusa Vayomer, Uchan Yaish Hashem b'mukem hazeh, v'noiche lo yudati. I doubt if one of us have dreamt this chulam, but all of us have to believe that the Ribono Shel Olam is behind everything that happens and watches on every step of us. When we find ourselves, and I believe everybody that's sitting here has found himself in such a situation, lonely, dark, without knowing what to do, being afraid, hearing the noise and the screaming of the animals, and sometimes lighter it's from within at home, and we are terrified, we do not know what to do. We have to remember, we can either go down Chulile, or we can go up and come to big madrigas and work on ourselves and fix on ourselves and become better Jews and better people and better parents. I wish you all, with my whole heart, you should only go up and have a sachatzlucha and see a lot of Yiddish nachas from all your children. Thank you.